movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop. And as you can see, it's time to go back to the theater. And ladies and gentlemen, this weekend, a movie hits theaters that I have seen the preview for. Probably every R-rated movie in the last 4 months. But it's finally out, and hopefully it's going to give us some good laughs. My review of the 2019 comedy Good Boys, coming up now. Three sixth-grade best friends who call themselves the Beanbag Boys have found themselves in their latest predicament. While trying to prepare for their first kissing party, the boys end up having to skip school and end up carrying drugs and running from two high school girls who are searching for them. So what did I think of Good Boys? I thought it's an entertaining comedy. The film has been warning audiences about its R rating so parents don't accidentally, quote-unquote, take their kids. Personally, I wouldn't take kids to see this, but adults can certainly have a good time with the material. Speaking of the trailer, I was a little worried as I basically saw it on repeat for the last 4 months, and unfortunately many of the good jokes were shown in the previews, so I didn't laugh quite as hard at those parts as the rest of the audience did. They even show the very last scene of the film in the trailer, which I thought was a bit odd. Other than what I had expected to see, there are some very funny additional jokes where I did laugh out loud fairly often. The film is very raunchy. There's a lot of F-bombs throughout, which I thought might get old at first, seeing these kids swearing and carrying on, but it doesn't really. The only thing that I did feel got a bit old is the movie's over-reliance on sex toy jokes. It's funny a few times, but then it just kind of keeps going on all throughout the runtime. There's also some funny gags that make us laugh at things that the kids don't know or understand, or that they heard some things that have been passed down from other older kids. Their adventure along the way, trying to get to this kissing party, can be fun between being chased down by the high school girls, evading a police officer, or ending up at a frat house. The story certainly can have some predictable moments, like the dad saying not to touch his drone while he's away on a business trip. Of course, there's also some conflict that happens between the characters, but shockingly, there are some good messages about growing up here and makes for a nice coming-of-age film. While the boys get into some over-the-top antics, it can have a real feel to it, while there's things that there are things that kids their age could get mixed up doing. The three main characters are great. They each get their own storyline arc, which is nice, and have incredible chemistry together. There are some side characters, though, that can kind of be hit and miss. The film stars Jacob Tremblay as Max, the middle school kid who just wants to go to a kissing party with hopes of talking to his crush, Brady Noon as Thor, the beanbag boy who starts acting different to try to fit in with the cool kids, Keith L. Williams as Lucas, their friend who seemingly can't tell a lie and hates the hijinks that they're getting involved in, and a number of appearances from Will Forte to Retta, who play their parents. Good Boys is a fun time for the right audience who enjoy this type of humor, and is one of the better comedies that I've seen this year. I'm gonna give it the rating of... do it. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/Westside515. Like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/WestTruePlaylist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WesAlist. Until next time, Troop out.